When I first ventured into the forests of Gombe, it was the chimpanzees who captivated my heart and mind. Yet, the world of great apes is wonderfully diverse. Among these intelligent beings, gorillas and chimpanzees stand out. They are two of our closest living relatives in the animal kingdom. We share a common ancestor with them, deep in the mists of evolutionary time. Understanding them is, in many ways, understanding a part of ourselves. Their lives are complex, their societies rich, and their futures are intertwined with our own actions. Both gorillas and chimpanzees belong to the great ape family, Hominidae. This makes them distinct from monkeys. They have larger brains, no tails, and sophisticated cognitive abilities. I have spent many years observing chimpanzees. I have seen their tool use, their complex social bonds, and their emotional depth. Gorillas, often perceived as just gentle giants, possess their own quiet intelligence and profound social structures. While they share the great ape lineage, their paths diverged millions of years ago. This divergence has led to fascinating differences in how they look, how they live, and how they interact with their world. The similarities between gorillas, chimpanzees, and humans are truly striking. We see it in their hands, capable of gentle touch and intricate manipulation. We see it in their eyes, which can convey a vast range of emotions. We observe it in their long childhoods, where learning from their mothers and group members is vital for survival. These resemblances are not superficial. They speak of a shared heritage. They remind us that we are part of a wider family of life on this planet. The most immediate difference one notices between a gorilla and a chimpanzee is sheer size. Gorillas are the largest living primates on Earth. An adult male gorilla, the silverback, is a truly imposing figure. He can weigh anywhere from 300 to 500 pounds, sometimes even more in captivity. His immense bulk is supported by powerful muscles. Female gorillas are smaller, typically half the size of males, but still very substantial. When you see a silverback standing tall, his presence is commanding. It speaks of quiet strength and authority within his family group. Chimpanzees, while incredibly strong and agile, are considerably more gracile in their build. An adult chimpanzee usually weighs between 80 and 130 pounds. Their bodies are well suited for life both in the trees and on the ground. They are nimble climbers and swift runners. Their arms are long and powerful, perfect for brachiation, swinging from branch to branch. While a male chimpanzee is larger than a female, the size difference is less dramatic than in gorillas. This lighter frame allows chimpanzees a different kind of interaction with their environment. They can exploit resources in ways a heavier gorilla might not. Body hair also distinguishes these two apes. Gorillas typically have dense black fur. As male gorillas mature, they develop a striking patch of silvery gray hair on their backs. This is what earns them the name silverback. Chimpanzee fur is also generally black or dark brown. However, it can become flecked with gray as they age, particularly on the chin or rump. Their hair might seem less dense than a gorilla's, especially on their faces and chests. These subtle differences in coat contribute to their distinct appearances in the wild. The daily menu for a gorilla is quite different from that of a chimpanzee. Gorillas are primarily herbivores, dedicated vegetarians. Their diet consists mainly of leaves, stems, pith, shoots, and sometimes fruit. They spend a large portion of their day foraging and eating. Their digestive systems are specially adapted to process large quantities of tough plant material. A silverback might consume up to 40 pounds of vegetation each day. This diet influences their ranging patterns and their generally calm demeanor. They do not need to chase or hunt for their primary food source. This allows for a more sedentary lifestyle compared to their cousins. Chimpanzees, in contrast, are omnivores. Their diet is much more varied. Fruit is a major component, and they will travel extensively to find ripe patches. They also consume leaves, blossoms, seeds, and insects. Termite fishing, using carefully selected and modified twigs, is a skill I observed early in Gombe. It is a clear example of their tool use. Importantly, chimpanzees also hunt. They cooperatively pursue prey like monkeys, small antelopes, and bush pigs. This hunting behavior is complex. It involves strategy, communication, and sharing of the meat, which plays a role in their social dynamics. This dietary flexibility allows them to adapt to diverse habitats. Social structure also shows a fundamental divergence. Gorillas live in remarkably stable family groups, often called troops or bands. These groups are typically led by a dominant silverback male. He is the primary protector and decision maker. The group usually includes several adult females, their offspring, and occasionally a few younger, subordinate males. Bonds within the group are generally peaceful. The silverback maintains order, and serious aggression within the group is rare. Females usually transfer to a different group or a lone silverback when they reach maturity. This structure provides security and consistency for its members. Gorillas make their homes in the dense forests of Central Africa. There are two main species, the western gorilla and the eastern gorilla, each with subspecies. Some, like the mountain gorillas I have had the privilege to know through the work of Deanne Fossey, live in misty, high-altitude cloud forests. Others, like lowland gorillas, inhabit swamps and dense tropical rainforests. Their habitat choices are closely linked to the availability of the vast amounts of vegetation they require. They build fresh nests of leaves and branches each night, usually on the ground, though sometimes in trees. These nests are used only once, a testament to their constant gentle movement through their forest domain. Chimpanzees have a wider geographical distribution across West and Central Africa. They are more adaptable in their habitat preferences compared to gorillas. While many live in tropical rainforests, chimpanzees can also be found in mosaic woodland savanna environments and even in drier gallery forests. This adaptability is linked to their flexible omnivorous diet. Like gorillas, they build new nests each night, but chimpanzees are more likely to build them high in the trees. This provides safety from predators. The specific nature of their environment shapes their foraging strategies, their tool use, and even the nuances of their local cultures. The lifespans of these great apes are sadly often shorter in the wild than they might be. In their natural habitat, gorillas typically live for 35 to 40 years. With dedicated care and captivity, they can live well into their 50s. Chimpanzees tend to live a bit longer in the wild, often reaching 40 to 50 years. In protected sanctuary or zoo environments, chimpanzees have been known to live for 60 years or even more. These years are filled with learning, social interaction, and the challenges of survival. When it comes to sheer physical power, the gorilla is unmatched among primates. A silverback gorilla possesses incredible strength. Estimates suggest an adult male gorilla can be 6 to 10 times stronger than an adult human male. This immense power is not often used in aggression towards other animals unless provoked. It is primarily for defense of his family, for displays of dominance, or for navigating their forest environment, such as breaking branches. Their muscles are dense and their build robust. This strength is a key element of their presence, a silent testament to their capability. It means that few creatures in the forest would dare to challenge a silverback. Chimpanzees are also very strong, certainly much stronger than humans pound for pound. Their strength is more agile, suited for climbing, swinging, and bursts of speed. While gorillas are generally perceived as peaceful giants, their temperament can include powerful defensive displays. The famous chest beating of a silverback is a ritualized signal, usually intended to intimidate rather than initiate a physical fight. Chimpanzees, however, can exhibit more overt and sometimes prolonged aggression. Territorial disputes between neighboring chimpanzee communities can be intense, sometimes leading to violent encounters. Within groups, squabbles over dominance or resources can also occur, though often resolved with displays and vocalizations. Communication is vital for both species, though their styles differ. Gorillas tend to be quieter than chimpanzees. Their vocalizations include soft grunts and rumbles, used for close contact communication within the group. When alarmed or agitated, they can emit loud screams or barks. The chest beat is a powerful non-vocal signal. Body posture, eye contact, and even scent play roles in their communication. They convey reassurance, warning, or contentment through these subtle and not-so-subtle means. Understanding their communication requires patient observation, much like learning any new language. It is a window into their social world. Reflecting on gorillas and chimpanzees, we see two extraordinary species, each a masterpiece of evolution. They are our closest living relatives, sharing so much of our own biological and emotional makeup. The gorilla, with its immense strength and gentle family life, embodies a quiet dignity. The chimpanzee, with its agile mind and complex social world, shows us a different facet of primate intelligence and adaptability. Their differences are as fascinating as their similarities. These differences highlight the diverse paths life can take, even from a relatively recent common ancestor. Each species has found its own unique way to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the African forests. Understanding these primates is not merely an academic pursuit. It is a journey into the heart of what it means to be a sentient being on this planet. When we look into their eyes, we see a spark of understanding, of emotion, of individuality. I have known so many chimpanzees by name, each with a distinct personality, a unique life story. The same is true for gorillas observed by dedicated researchers. They experience joy, sadness, fear, and affection. They form deep bonds, raise their young with care, and possess a rich awareness of their world. This understanding fosters a deep sense of connection and empathy. This connection brings with it a profound responsibility. Gorillas and chimpanzees are facing unprecedented threats. Their forest homes are shrinking, they are hunted and captured, they suffer from diseases.